All right, so I'm out of here until next week. Qualifying's done. There were a couple more matches I didn't talk about. I also didn't mention the conditions again. It was a great test of the ball and the surface this week because we had all different kinds of weather. We had hot, dry, humid, and today was actually cool. It was actually should have been a slow day, and it really wasn't that slow. And again, there wasn't tons of humidity in the air like there can be. So again, that will cause issues with the felt. So again, I think the main reason this ball, how it slowed down, besides getting a little bigger the last couple of years, also the felt was heavier than the normal Wilson felt, but that was from last year. I don't think it's got any heavier this year, but it's just, if it's a ton of humidity, that will slow. The ball can slow with a spinning ball rotating with extra moisture on it. But but besides that, on what should have been a cool day with a sort of a heavier ball, the balls, people were still making aces, hitting flat shots, using variety. It's definitely a faster top layer surface this year, as I keep saying. Of course, there's a heavy sanding underneath, so it will be a variable surface, which is what it was supposed to be last year as well. But some of the matches, I mentioned Muhammad as the last match. There was Taylor Townsend, another American. She had a really great 3-set battle, came back from a set down. We had Canadian Diaz against Kwan, and Kwan's really coming up fast, and that was a great battle. There was one I saw with my girl Shilin Zhu, who I followed for a while. She lost a heartbreaker. She fought her butt off. I forget the name of the Bergotsky. I can't even say it right. She's from Georgia, but she played really well herself. I don't know her that well, but Zhu, really, this is the best I've ever seen from Shilin Zhu. Again, the number one junior, and for the only Chinese number one junior. And at the end, she was dying. She was killing herself, and she was about to start crying. I walked up and talked to her coach a little bit after, and just said she gave such heart, man. That touched me. And he said she went down the early break in that third set, and that was it. She couldn't get it back. But yeah, what a fight by her. Larson and Flipkins, I was a little surprised. Larson really took it to Flipkins, and Flipkins couldn't use her variety as well. Now, like I said, a little slower, so that probably hurt her a bit. But, in saying that, Larson was getting that ball with flat shots through the court. She doesn't always hit like that, so that was interesting. Gibbs lost a real tough one at the same time as the Kalinskaya Muhammad was finishing up. So was Gibbs and Peng Shuai, and Peng Shuai really, at the end of it, they fought hard. I was watching it from afar as I was more at the other match, and Shuai was actually limping at the end. Her right knee, which has been an issue forever, it gave out. So that's how that ended. I don't know what health she'll be for the main draw, and I think that's about it. I'm losing light, as you guys can tell. I'm going to go under here and see if there's any more I need to tell you guys about. I think that's about it. I can't read it. It's not light enough here. So, yeah, that's a wrap from U.S. Open qualifying 2019. Some really great matches. I'll be back next week for the main draw.